So I had an idea. I was doing laundry and getting things out of the dryer and thought to myself, that looks a lot like chiffon. What am I talking about? Used dryer sheet. See-through, porous, sort of chatoyant, and looks oddly like chiffon fabric. So what are we going to do? We're going to test out to see if you can use a dryer sheet in resin to make the chiffon effect. That's right, a dryer sheet. So over here I have 4 ounces of my Futim 1:1 medium viscosity. And I am going to be using my Core Art resin pigment in royal blue. I don't know exactly how royal I want it, if I want it like a third cousin of the, Duke of Sandwich twice removed, or if I want, a minor prince. I think what I'm going to do, I don't even know how many drops I just put in there. Hey guys, how many drops did I just put in there? Can you put it in the chat for me? Or the comments? Thanks. It's 3 or 4. I don't remember. It's part of the problem with memory loss. Is you lose it. 1, 2, 3 more. I want it blue, but I don't want it blue, I just want it blue enough to be blue. Like Blue's Clues. Or blue. Alright, so that's good. So what I'm going to do is just like normal. Everything. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to turn on my light. Sorry about that. So I'm just going to dump this in. And scrapey. Get everything out of the cup. And this looks very thin. It's going to be a thin layer, and I'm okay with that. Because this is an experiment, and I don't want to use butt tons of resin for an experiment. You know what I mean, Vern? Okay, so now, smartest way to do this. So basically I have cut this into a roundish type squarey kind of shapy doodle. That's the technical term, by the way, is shapy doodle. Captain Critter's over here laughing at me. You guys tell him to stop laughing at me. What are you laughing at?
Shapy doodle, sweetheart?
Yes, shapy doodle. It's a technical term. Get over it.
Yeah, I know. It's a technical term.
Uh-huh. So what I'm going to do basically is just plop our dryer sheet on top of the resin and just kind of let the resin take it over, Just let it get in there. Just, yeah. Of course, I should probably be using a stick that isn't quite as catchy. So I will use one of my spoonulas. Spoonula! Alright, so now that that's kind of done, I'm just going to start pulling it in. Make it nice, make it pretty. And I'm hoping that the fact that it is a dryer sheet and therefore air goes through it very easily, I am hoping that the same is true for resin, you know, that it doesn't get air trapped underneath there as much as a thicker fabric would. So theoretically, if this works, we can all, you know, recycle our dryer sheets, because a lot of people use dryer sheets. I love a good dryer sheet. I'm particularly fond of the ones that smell like lavender, vanilla. Captain Critter is not so fond of them. I wash the sheets, or I dry the sheets with them, but you know, I don't want his clothes smelling like lavender. Vanilla is probably not the most manly scent in the world, but deal with it. Cope.
Nothing like showing up on a construction site smelling like lavender.
That's right. It's very relaxing. Damn it. So, because resin is wet, just in case you didn't know, bulletin! Resin is wet. It is going to make the fabric / dryer sheet move. It's still pretty viscous, let me put it that way. So the dryer sheet is still going to try to move around a lot. It's not going to want to stay where you put it, if you know what I mean. You know, you guys know what I'm trying to say, and it's just not coming out right because, you know, words are hard. But it'll try to flatten itself out. That's what I was trying to say. It will try to flatten itself out. So I'm going to kind of gotta play with it. Wasn't that an Iron Butterfly song?
Yeah, got it.
I'm a kinda gotta beat baby. Yes, this is what you pay for, people, when you subscribe to this channel. Good thing it's free, right? Oh, cheap entertainment, people. Cheap entertainment. Low production value and cheap entertainment. Can't get much better than that. All right, so I'm going to let that kind of sit and do its thing and thicken up a little bit. See if any more bubbles want to crop up. And then, she says, and then we will do next steps and all that good stuff. So, again, this is just a hypothesis that I'm working on to see if this will actually work. I'm not going for perfection. I'm not going for, you know, mind-blowing, earth-shattering, game-changing, you know, things here. But I've never seen anybody put a dryer sheet in resin. Have you? No. Well, you may have. I don't know. If you have, leave it down in the comments. I'd love to watch it and give them credit for it. But yeah, so we're going to sit here and poke at this for a little while and make messes, because messes are fun. And I will see you guys back here in a little while. See you soon. Good morning. All right. Please pardon my voice. It is 8 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up about half an hour ago, and I sound like I'm channeling Kathleen Turner. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use my Let's Resin Intense Chameleon Powder in blue, and going to go over everything with the blue chameleon powder and just dust it over. Okay. Now I have 2 ounces of my Let's Resin Fast Cure for our resin. And I'm going to be adding some black pigment to it. This is my HTV Rot Black. And since it's only 2 ounces, I'm really not going to add, you know, a whole ton of it, because I'm not going to need a whole ton of it, because this stuff is so pigmented, it is ridiculous. So, just going to mix that in. Okay. And it is a little chilly in here this morning. It's 38 degrees outside and very rainy and wet and cold and threatening to snow again, even though it's the end of April. Welcome to Colorado. All right, so that is well and truly good and mixed in. I'm going to go ahead and get this poured on the back. Pardon the noises coming from my living room. One of the roommates is apparently in the kitchen attempting to cook. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, whatever damn time it is. It's too freaking early. I'm not a morning person, can you tell? No mornings unless there's copious amounts of coffee involved, and I have not had my coffee yet this morning. So, all right, so that looks good and covered. Excellent. Grab tiny torch. Alrighty. So now, all we have to do is wait. All right, so we'll let that cure and then flip it over and see what the heck I've done with a dryer sheet. Nah. See you soon. All right, it's time to demold. Let's see how the dryer sheet looks. See if we got the effect that we're going for anywhere close. We shall see. All right, you guys ready for this? 1, 2, 3. It kind of did. Look. It did. Oh, cool. It's a little dark just because of the black background. Maybe I should have used blue, but it did work. Look. Oh, cool. So now we know to get a chiffon effect or water effect or fabric effect or whatever you want to call it. Dryer sheets work. Used dryer sheets. Oh, brilliant. Oh, that's really cool. So I'm going to have to try this again and just not use as dark of a background or whatever. But that is freaking cool. So let me know what you guys think. Very awesome. Very awesome. Move the light a little bit closer so you can see. That is freaking cool. Yeah, I'm happy with that first attempt. So yay. All right. So I'll be trying it again. So yeah, thank you guys very much for being here. And play, experiment, have fun with it. See, you know, recycle those dryer sheets. So I will see you next time. Thank you so much. And yeah, take care. Cheers.